Learning the ABCs of sign language is one of the most daunting parts of it, but there's a few tips that can make it a lot easier to remember. And those memory aids are what I'm going to go through. So A is an apple, and your thumb is the stem. B is a squashed B. It's just easier to make. C looks like a C, so that one's nice and easy to remember. Same with D. It looks like a D. But E looks like a grumpy elderly person, and E for elderly. F is the sign OK, and one of the myths is that it was used because getting an F in mainstream school was okay, because then you'd go to a deaf school. G is so big. Don't ask me why, it just is. Maybe because the G of so big. H, well, it was like this, but that's too hard. So it fell on its side and no longer has the line in between. I is just an I without the dot. J, you draw it with your pinky. So that's a J. K is the letters of, or the legs of the K. L looks like an L, so that one's nice and easy. M and N are based on the cursive, so 3 humps for M, 2 for N. O, well, it looks like an O. P is a dropped K. Don't ask me why. They couldn't come up with anything new, so this is K, this is P. Q is a dropped G, so this is G, this is Q. Don't ask me why. They just couldn't come up with anything new, so they started dropping letters. P, Q, R. Oh, how could I forget R? R is cross your fingers that the resurrection is true, or that you're going to get resurrected. So cross your fingers for R. S is a snake, and your thumb is the tongue. T, your thumb is the handle of a toilet. T for toilet, your thumb is right there for T. U is a squashed U, because this is V, so they couldn't come up with anything else. So U is a squashed U. V looks like V. W looks like W. This is not 3 in sign language. Hearing people want to do this for 3. This is W. X is a half an X in cursive because your finger's not long enough to come back and cross it. X. Y kind of looks like a Y with your whole hand. And then Z. You just draw it in the air. So J and Z you draw. That's it. Now, a little caution, after you've learned to do your ABCs, only practice it alphabetically a couple of times, and then it's much better to spell small words and get used to doing that instead of having to do it alphabetically, because then you'll be sitting, oh God, how do you do D? A, B, C, D, and you're going to drive the deaf person crazy. All right? That's all. Thanks. Bye.